Hello dear students, my name is Jyoti and I am super excited about this video. So without further delay, let's start the video. In the terms of computer, many times you may hear about the terms programming, computer language and types of computer languages. So in this video, I am going to cover what is a computer language, what is a program, what is programming, development of computer languages generation wise we will see, then I'll take a small test and will give you some bonus tips and points. What is a language? Language is a medium to express our views and feelings. Like if you are a multilingual and you are talking to a person who doesn't know Hindi, then you will communicate with him in the language which he knows. Similarly, when you are dealing with a computer, you should communicate in a language which a computer understands. Therefore, to communicate with a computer, we need a language that a computer understands. Let us see few examples of it. Few computer languages are C, C++, Java, Python, C#, JavaScript. There are many more other languages too. And in these languages, we write a set of instructions to instruct the computer to do a particular task. And these are the languages that the computer understands. So what is a program then? A program is a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. Let us see it with the help of an example. In class, if the teacher asks you to do board work and you don't know how to do, then your teacher will instruct you step by step that first put date and day in respective columns, then write thought of the day at the top, then write the number of students present, absent, and write total strength. So as she gives you instructions step by step, in a similar manner you write a program that consists of a set of instructions for the computer to perform a task. Again we will revise that a program is a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. Now, what is programming then? The process of writing specific instructions in a computer language is called programming. Let us see 4 generations of computer languages now. First generation is machine language. Then comes assembly language, which is the second generation. After that, it is the third generation, which is called as high level language, HLL, high level language. Then fourth generation, which is going on, is the generation of artificial intelligence. Now let us come to the machine language. That is the first generation. It is the only language that a computer understands. As I said you earlier, that you should know the language which a computer understands, then only you can write the program in it. And machine language is expressed in binary form, that is in the form of 0 and 1, where 0 means off state and 1 means on state. Since it consists of 0 and 1, that is why it is called as binary form. This language is very fast and uses very low memory. This language is tough to understand since everything we have to write in the form of 0 and 1. So that is the time consuming process. It is machine dependent, means a program written on one computer may or may not run on another computer. And because of this, very few people go for specialization in machine language. That is why it is also known as low level language, LLL. Now come to the assembly language, that is the second generation language. It uses mnemonic codes or symbols in place of 0 and 1. Means if you are writing any program in machine language, then if you want to add two numbers, you have to write instructions in the form of 0 and 1. But in assembly language, you can use some mnemonic codes or symbols in place of 0 and 1. Like if you want to add two numbers, then for that you can use mnemonic code add directly and symbol plus sign. So add is a mnemonic and plus is a symbol. It is easier than binary language because we are directly using mnemonic codes and symbols in place of 0 and 1. Assemblers were developed to convert assembly language program into machine language. Why is it so? Because computer understands only machine language. So we have to convert a program which we have written in assembly language into the machine language. And the converters which we use to convert assembly language program into machine language is known as assemblers. A program written in assembly language is called the source program or source code. Means whatever program you have written in assembly language, that is called as source program or can be called as source code. Whereas the program converted into machine language by the assemblers is called object program or object code. Means after converting into machine language, the code we will get is the object program or object code. It is also time consuming and machine dependent. Thus it is also regarded as low level language. So machine language and assembly language both are low level language. Third generation, that is high level languages. These are simple and user friendly languages and are machine independent. Machine independent means a program written on one computer can run on different computers, and above these two features makes it high level and are quite similar to English language. Few examples of it are Java, C#, Ruby, PHP, Perl, Visual Basic, Python, Objective-C, C++, C, JavaScript, and many more programming languages are there. Again, high-level language programs need to be translated into machine language because computer understands only machine language. So the programs which are used to translate high-level language program into machine-level language programs are called translator programs. And there are two types of translator programs, interpreter and compiler. Interpreter and compiler are the translated programs which are used to convert a high-level language program into machine language. Now let us see the difference between the interpreter and compiler. Firstly, we will see interpreter. An interpreter translates line by line, executes the instruction, and then repeats the procedure for the remaining instructions. For example, suppose the French president is visiting India on an official tour. In order to understand each other, both the French president and the Indian Prime Minister would require an interpreter to translate the French language into the English language, and vice versa. Similarly, here the interpreter will pick one line at a time, executes it, and if there is any error, it will tell you to resolve that error. Then will pick the second line and will repeat the procedure for the remaining instructions. If any errors are found, they are to be immediately removed, and because of this, its execution speed is slow. Now come to the compiler. It translates the whole program at once. Rather than picking one line at a time, it translates the whole program. So when it translates the whole program at once, it generates the object code for the program along with the list of errors. And because of this, it is fast in execution. Now come to the fourth generation language, that is 4GL. These are highly user friendly and independent of any operating system. Execution speed is very high, and these are designed to reduce level of programming efforts, and because of this, it reduces the cost of development of software and time taken to develop software. Now let us test how attentively you are watching the video. The first one is what we call the set of instructions which tells the computer what to do. Which language consists of binary numbers 0 and 1? Computer languages are classified into how many generations? And Java is which type of language? Answer in the comment section below. Now let us come to bonus tips and points. Syntax. Syntax are the rules for the formation of statements in a programming language. It means if you want to learn any programming language, if you will want to learn to code in that particular language, firstly you have to learn about the syntax of that particular language, which will tell you the rules for the formation of statements in that particular programming language. So we can call syntax as the grammar for that particular language. The first interactive game was Space War. The term software was first used by John W. Tukey in 1957. Lisp was the first computer language for writing artificial intelligence programs. Thank you for watching my video. Give a thumbs up if you like my video. Thank you.